everyone! Today's video will be all about the differences between a planner and a bullet journal and whether you should be using one or the other. Before I say anything else, don't forget to turn on notifications for this channel by clicking the bell button. Many people have been saying they haven't gotten notifications for my recent videos, so this is the way to fix that. Although I've created tons of content for this channel about planning, I never entirely cover the subject of the differences between using a planner or bullet journal. Since the bullet journal has been growing popular over the past few months, tons of people are thinking of switching and end up approaching me with their questions on the main differences between the two. I wanted to summarize what I think are the most important things to consider when making the change and how both planning methods can have entirely different goals. The first thing you need to consider is price point. A paper planner will mostly be more expensive than a bullet journal, since you can use a bullet journal with any cheap notebook. Although some planners retail for the same price, the planner community mostly revolves around the Erin Condren or the filofax planners, which can cost from $50 to $100. So if money is an issue, consider either switching to a bullet journal or buying an inexpensive planner from cheaper brands. The second thing is outer aesthetic. The planner community now revolves around customizable planners with interchangeable covers, different color schemes, and so on. A spiral-bound or ring-bound planner has endless customization options as you can switch pages, dashboards, and other inserts around. Besides that, many planner companies such as Erin Condren, Plum Paper Planners, and personalplanners.com have customization options that allow you to build your planner according to your needs. A bullet journal usually has a very minimal look, as it consists only on a blank notebook. If you are looking for an organization system where you can switch things around, a bullet journal will probably not be the best option for you. Closely tied to this last point, you have to consider inner aesthetic and layout options. A planner predefines layouts for you, be it vertical, horizontal, or timely layouts with monthly, yearly, and weekly overviews. You are stuck to what the company offers you. A bullet journal is entirely customizable, so you are never stuck to one layout. You can create things like lists, overviews, project planners, trackers, and so on. If you think that the planner community doesn't have the type of layout you're looking for, perhaps it would be wise to switch to a bullet journal. Other things you need to consider are time and dedication. A classic planner offers you all the spreads you need to plan your days just by filling in the details. A bullet journal, on the other hand, is a commitment, as you have to create your own spreads and designs when you are setting it up. This means that a bullet journal is not the ideal tool for someone that is constantly on the go and has no time to spend preparing their notebook for planning. As creative as it looks, if you can't incorporate it into your lifestyle, there's no use in even trying. It is also important to think about your own relationship with planning. If you're a consistent person that plans daily and always has a regular workload, the consistency of a classic planner might appeal to you, as it will fill your organization needs. On the other hand, if you are someone with an irregular workload, buying a classic planner will probably end up with you skipping entire pages of planning, only to fill it to the brim in busier weeks. Since the bullet journal is an empty notebook, you can use it according to your organization and productivity needs, without feeling the obligation to write in it just because there's a page waiting to be filled in. Also, remember to consider whether you are someone who feels comfortable with mistakes or not. Planners like the filofax and even like the Erin Condren, which is ring-bound, allow you to rip off and add pages if there's a mistake or if you're not feeling 100% satisfied with your spread. A notebook does not offer that flexibility, and when you make a mistake, you're either stuck with it until you finish the notebook, or you need to find a way to cover it up. Either way, it will not look neat, and if you're a perfectionist, there's a high chance you'll want to switch journals whenever you're not satisfied with how yours look. So these are the things you need to take into consideration when deciding between a planner and a bullet journal. I hope you've enjoyed today's video, and I will see you next week. Bye!